This video is going to be a weekend in the life, so it's Saturday. I'm going to be filming today, Saturday and Sunday, so you guys can kind of see what I do on the weekends. If you're new here, my name is Ashlee. I am a homeschooling mom to 3 kids ages 11, 9, and 5, and I also work full-time. So my job, I work Monday through Friday, 40 hours a week, give or take, mostly more. I start around 6 a.m. and I'm done around 3 p.m. during the week. So I do get a lot of stuff done on the weekends, chores, prepping for the week ahead. So I figured it'd be fun to show you like what my weekend looks like. This weekend we have absolutely like no plans like outside of the house. So obviously if we had like birthday parties or events or whatever, the weekend would look different, but this weekend we actually don't have any plans or obligations to do. So it's a real weekend. The only thing that's a little bit different is we are doing homeschool this weekend because my kids were super busy with co-op activities this week and we just didn't get all of our schoolwork done. So we will also be doing some homeschooling, so you'll be able to see that. So it's about 9:30 on Saturday. I need to film a video really quick, so I'm gonna do that. I do have some YouTube work to do this weekend. So normally I don't mess around with like YouTube and content on the weekend, but I had to. I didn't get enough done this week. So I'm gonna film a video, I'm gonna make breakfast, and then we'll see how the day goes. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of weekend in the life vlog. So I'll update you guys soon. This is, I mean, if you see where I film my videos normally, this is like my nightstand next to my bed. But I am definitely a pile person. I put things in piles that I know need to get done, and so I need to clean this up. This is just like school stuff, paperwork, copies I made. These are some fake nails. These are all the videos I need to film, so we're going to be working through that this weekend, some paperwork, and all this lovely curriculum that I need to film and share videos on. So I want to get that organized as well this weekend. That's my, and then here's all my, these are half of my books. My other half books are downstairs. I definitely want to read this weekend. I haven't had tons of time to read lately. I think I'm going to be reading this one this weekend. Nikki and I are going to read a book together. So I think this is the one. This is my Colleen Hoover collection because I am definitely a Colleen Hoover fan. So I don't know, but that's my book collection upstairs. I have another shelf downstairs. It's almost 11 now, so I filmed a couple videos. I'll still need to edit them and stuff, but now I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm making 2 loaves of sourdough sandwich bread. Ooh, that's rising. It's like doubled in size. So this is the recipe. So it's sourdough discard sandwich bread. So it doesn't taste like sourdough. It's just white sandwich bread. So I'm making 2 loaves of that. So I'm gonna do that. Clean up the kitchen. Have lots of dishes to get washed. I need to get put away. Life. My dishes always look like that. They're never done, kids. So I have my headphones. I'm gonna pick an audiobook to listen to. And I'm gonna do the sandwiches. I'm gonna do the bread so that can start rising. And then I'm gonna start washing, or no, I need to eat breakfast. Oh my God, I'm gonna make breakfast. So I can't eat eggs. So I'm making my husband an omelet for breakfast. But what I do is like all the stuff that goes inside the omelet, like I'm gonna do onions, chickpeas, hash browns, and like cheese. So like I make all of that and that's what I'll eat for breakfast. And then my husband, I'll put all of that like in an omelet for him. So I'm gonna do that first and then we'll do everything else. Because this is what I do, I'll forget to eat. So that's just like the filling. So there's like shredded potatoes, garbanzo beans, onions, and peppers. And then of course oranges, because I have to eat these sumo oranges every day. So that's my breakfast. My husband's is almost done. And then we're gonna make our bread. kitchen cleaned up, and now I am editing videos. Yes, I'm editing, so you kind of get a behind the scenes look of editing really quick. I normally do not do weekends, but I have to get stuff done, so I'm editing this. I'll YouTube stuff 30 minutes, but you guys get a behind the scenes look. Sunday morning. Hold this camera and talk at the same time. Okay, so Mila says I should talk about homeschool curriculum and mom stuff, which is all I talk about. So I will be releasing my curriculum choice videos. I think that's what's freaking me out, is like I feel like I need to film those, but like it makes it real, even though I've changed everything once we start our homeschool year. So those will be coming soon. We've been doing school this weekend too, and I think that's like what has my mind going, is like yesterday we were doing school and I was just like, how is this gonna work? But it'll be okay. So we are gonna do some school today too. So we've been schooling on the weekends just because we've been super busy during the week, and it's like getting towards the end of our homeschool year. So I don't know, I want to get stuff done. Like we want to be done. We have vacations coming up and things like that. So that's this school curriculum update. I want to try out this new recipe making Pop-Tarts, homemade Pop-Tarts with sourdough discard. So do that too. And then, oh my God, my hair's a mess. I'm all sweaty from working out. No makeup on. This is just, I don't want to put makeup on today. So this is what we're doing. Mila's glaring, so that's always for my husband and I. So tonight we're having orange chicken and vegetable and rice. That's Mila's favorite meal. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of rice, not a whole bunch, but extra rice. I'm gonna make some ground beef and black beans. So we're gonna have kind of like burrito bowls for my husband and I for lunch for the next couple days, because I need to use some of the ground beef. I've been trying to like really be like ahead and intentional with like meals and planning, and so I think that will be good. It's crazy. Next weekend is St. Patrick's Day, and then the weekend after that is Easter. Is it that close together? It's just crazy. So I need to invite, we normally host family events at our house because we have like just large blended families. So I'm going to send out that group text to everyone and see who's all going to come over for Easter. So we're going to do that. Laundry, chores. So here's our Sunday. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, so finally out of the kitchen. So Nikki and I are filming a podcast episode tomorrow, and so one of the episodes is about your child's learning styles. And so I'm having my kids take the test really quick so I get updated ones for that podcast episode. So you won't want to miss out if you're not already subscribed to the Two Homeschool Moms podcast. So Mila is taking her test right now. She's gonna do it first. So basically it's just, you take this like little assessment and we'll see what her learning style is. They're taking a test for Nico right now.
Well, the trash.
Do you like to take care of it? So I'm organizing, but I'll show you what their test is like. So this is Mila's. So the first one is learning style. So if they're kinesthetic, visual, auditory, she scored exactly the same in all three, which is exactly how I score when I take these tests. So she's pretty balanced in all of those. But what I think is funny is here's Nico's. Off the charts for kinesthetic. Emma, where's your test result?
It's right there.
And then Emma's is very high for visual, in the middle for kinesthetic, and then auditory is her lowest. So I just think that this is super interesting for my three kids, and this is why I think it's gonna be fun that Nikki and I get to talk about it. So there's a couple other tests, like there's personality styles that we're doing, and then the environment. So they answer questions like, would you rather have music playing? Would you rather it be light, bright, dark? Would you rather be sitting, laying down? And so this is super fun. If I have a link, I'll link it, but I have an account with them, so I don't know if you can just do these for free anymore. It's been a while. So, and then I am over here still organizing. So just organizing some of their books. This is all the curriculum. We're going to some races in a couple weeks, so we had to get earplugs for everybody and ones for the little ones. And then I'm just kind of organizing some of like their crafts for their stuff next year. So just getting it all cleaned up while they take their tests. Mila's taking her test, and I'm going to just be cleaning up, organizing. But this is my list of all the videos I need to film, but I've gotten some done, so I just need to finish some of these. So I'm just marking off planner. I probably need to update my planner. I'm not super great at it. We're in March. That was last week, which everything looks good. Mark that off. And yes, I have nothing planned, but I do have stuff I need to write down. So I'm going to update my planner. I was going through some curriculum for next year, organizing all of that. I have some stuff on the floor over there, not a haul. Yeah, I think I got some stuff from Rainbow Resources and moving me on the page. I got all the books that go with these units, so that book goes there. This book goes here. So getting all this organized. I have these books I got from thrift books that I need to figure out where they go. Somewhere in here. And it's Monday, and I forgot to finish filming yesterday. I don't know if you're surprised or not at this point, but I'm going to wrap up this weekend vlog. Hopefully you saw a little bit of what my weekend was like. Lots of time in the kitchen, I will say. Lots of meal prep, but it paid off. I just ate the like burrito bowls I prepped for lunch. I'm actually eating it for dinner right now on Monday. And it was delicious. The breakfast burritos were a hit. I froze them all yesterday, and then this morning my daughter ate one of them and my husband ate some of them, and they like microwaved perfectly, super easy. So like that is gonna be a new thing. Not that they're gonna eat them like every morning, but when I'm busy, like, and I don't want them to just like have a bowl of cereal, those are like it. So I'm definitely gonna start experimenting more like freezer prep meals, because like, yeah, if I have a whole Sunday where I could just cook a ton of stuff and get it ready, life changing. So anything else I did in this video? I really haven't been reading. I tried last night to sit down for like 45 minutes. I got through a couple more chapters of the book. So I'm reading The Silent Patient. It's a thriller, and so our main female character, but she's not the narrator, but it's like who the narrator is talking about. She is accused of murdering her husband, like, and there was no signs of like issues or anything, but after she murdered him, she went completely silent. So she's not spoken to anyone in years. She's like in this mental hospital. And so the narrator is actually the psychiatrist or psychoanalyst at the mental institution where she's at, and he's like super into her story, and so he's the one narrating the book. So yeah, I'm like 15% through the book, so thrillers are wild. I'm sure this one's gonna get crazy. So maybe I'll get some more reading done. I did get to film a bunch of podcast episodes with Nikki, so that's always fun. We have some good ones. So like I said, my daughters were taking the learning style quizzes yesterday. I think that was the last thing I filmed, was them taking those quizzes, and I cannot tell you guys how like spot on it is. So there's a podcast episode that's coming out after this video, so make sure you're subscribed to the Two Homeschool Moms podcast so you don't miss out. But highly, highly, highly recommend figuring out your kids' learning styles, because I'm amazed. So Nikki and I filmed some podcast episodes. Yeah, and my kids are they finished up co-op, but they wanted to hang out with their friends who are in public school. It is spring break this week for public schools here where we live, and so they're gonna hang out with their friends. So I do have a couple hours to, I guess, get some reading in. I'm gonna read. I haven't been reading lately, like a ton, like I normally do, and so maybe it's time, all the reading back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend vlog, seeing what I do on the weekends. If you have questions, comments, leave them down below. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, the subscribe button so you don't miss out when I have new videos. I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.